All right, time to unbox things, and I am just going to go through these boxes first. I told you I had some stuff from Headeration in here. I got some stuff from Head Gimmicks, so I got a bunch of head sculpts, but I did get a bunch of figures, and I've been slowly just kind of getting some pieces in my collection that I've wanted for a while, just haven't been able to grab, and honestly, that is kind of some of the most fun for me, is trying to chase down figures not in my collection, trying to find stuff like for a good price on secondary markets and whatnot. And this one is again from 3XR Studio on Instagram. He was doing a sale and I picked up the Chase, I think it's Elite 79 or 78, Bobby Fish. So I do have the Kyle O'Reilly that goes with him. The O'Reilly I also got off Instagram. I don't remember who it was from. I don't think it was from 3XR, but that is also the Chase. This was when we got the camo versions of them, and I don't know if Roderick Strong was not in the group yet, but these are all the same, like, matching attires from the NXT TakeOver. I forget which one it was, but these guys all have their matching, and we got them all in, like, way different sets. So this Adam Cole was like the original thing that messed everything up. He was in the TakeOver line. One of the options was the gray camo, and for some reason we got this attire. Apparently that's what people wanted. I know a lot of collectors were disappointed, but nonetheless it ended up working itself out. So I'm going to make a custom Roderick Strong to go with these three. Just going to make him in his like plain yellow and black attire so that I have all four of them in another set. I do have the gray camo, but really excited I got to add this Elite Bobby Fish. Next up are some figures that I got from the homie Ghost One Out on Instagram. He reached out about a custom a while ago, sold him a custom, and then since then we've been able to have a couple transactions selling figures. So I've got an Elite, I think it's 30, Hawk. So I do have this in my collection already, and I've been lucky enough to pick up a couple of these. So this one, he was selling stuff for a good price. He told me he wanted to buy some more figures, and I figured, what the heck, I can add some more stuff. I will never have enough Legion of Doom figures, Road Warrior figures, so I have some customs I want to make. I've got some basics of the Road Warriors that I also plan to use, but then I still do need to pick up another Hawk, so I have the pair. Nonetheless, still cool to pick him up. He kind of was just an extra here. The ones that I really want are the Ringside Collectibles Hardcore Kane. There we go. And then he was also selling the Ultimate Edition Kane from the Raw's War Ring. And this is one that... There we go. I wasn't sure if I was going to pick up the Ultimate Warrior Kane, Ultimate Edition Kane, and I figured, what the heck, if I find it for a good price, I'll pick it up. Obviously, like I said, he was selling stuff for a good price. I picked it up, and I'm pumped. I have the WrestleMania Elite that we got of Kane, which is pretty similar to this. Obviously, that one's an Elite. This is an Ultimate Edition, but trying to really flesh out that Kane collection. And the Hardcore Kane was before I was collecting. I wasn't collecting them yet. He was a Ringside exclusive, but people have done some customs of this one. I think it's an awesome figure. The attire's the coolest part, like parts wise and everything. Obviously, it doesn't quite compare to some of the newer stuff we've got with the double jointed arms, like just the bigger size for Kane, but nonetheless, a really cool one. I can see it getting re-released in greatest hits. I know that would upset some people. I'd still pick it up if we got re-released with all the upgrades and everything, but there's that package. Next up, I have some stuff from Threadhead Custom Clothing, but he actually was doing a big sale on figures, and he had a lot of really nice, really good figures for good prices. But I had already spent some money on other stuff, which you're about to see, so I was like, I'm not going to pick anything up. But then he had a bunch of figures that like, for some reason or other, like, some have some damage on them, some are swapped around, you can see. But I got all of these for like $15. I'm trying to remember. I think I might have paid like 15 or 20 bucks for these 3 figures, and I'm always looking to add John Cena parts or fodder, or literally, if I see a John Cena, I'm going to pick it up. I want to make more John Cenas in my collection. I don't have a ton. I have a good selection of them, and then Stone Cold, I can always use the Stone Cold torso and the Stone Cold lower legs for different figures, so I figured, what the heck, I'll grab these. The Rise Above Hate Cena, I think I'm going to just do the best I can to restore it, because I don't have this shirt and short combo. And then the tan one I do have. I don't know if what I'm going to do with it, but all these were cheap, so I picked these up. So last few things I have for this unboxing are all of the head sculpts that I have come in. And I don't make a lot of purchases on head sculpts. I try to just stick with what I have, but there's some guys that we're either not going to get, or some guys that I don't want to wait for. So I'm always super pumped to pick up more head sculpts, because it means more custom. So first off here, we've got these set of hands. These are from Headeration. You'll see who they're for shortly. If you're a New Japan fan, you probably have some ideas. We've got some Too Sweet hands, also from Headeration. So I'm going to go through all the stuff from Headeration first. We've got a Tonga Loa head scan. We have a Tama Tonga head scan. Wanted him for a while. We've got a mix of people. We've got New Japan, we've got NXT, we've got WWE, we've got a lot of eras covered here. We've got Great Okan. I love this head scan, is fantastic. I love the beard, love the hair. It's like not too flimsy there. To go with him, we also have Jeff Cobb. Headeration has a lot of New Japan guys, so went ahead and got some holes I would like to fill. We have a Christopher Daniels, because apparently Jazzwares just doesn't care about making him, even though we immediately got the Kazarian and Scorpio Sky. We never got the Christopher Daniels. We have a Grayson Waller here, which I wouldn't be shocked if we got a basic, at the least, announce of him at Comic-Con coming up soon here. We have an updated Tyler Bate with the long hair. A while ago, I unboxed a Trent Seven head scan, and I have the original Tyler Bate that we got, but I didn't, it's super pale. I don't think it looks that great, and I need Mustache Mountain on my shelf. Next, we have Pretty Deadly, and these guys are both, I gotta clean that out a little bit. These head scans I think are fantastic. I don't know if it'll be quite time for them to get figures at Comic-Con. You know, they just got pull up to the main roster, but I think they're a cool tag team. I think they're fun, and their look is really unique, so I was excited. I hopped on those head scans pretty quick. So that's all my stuff from Headeration. And then Head Gimmicks has a little bit more of the like older wrestlers, so I picked up a bunch of those. First off, we have Vampiro. We've got Great Muta from his WCW time back in the day. He's got a few looks. Headeration has the more like updated Great Muta with the different masks. I think those are really sweet. Get to those eventually. We've got a short-haired Jeff Jarrett. We are supposed to be getting that Jeff Jarrett from Cella, or I can't forget what they're called now. But we're supposed to be getting basically the ultimate Jeff Jarrett that we ended up not getting. Man, I always sweat when I drop these on accident. We've got Jerry Lynn. I did unbox a Jerry Lynn in a head scan lot. His hair texture looks fantastic. Excited for that one. Add to the WCW or ECW shelf. We have a Mike Tyson. I plan to make like a boxing version, at least a boxing body. And then I'm also going to make like the DX attire. We have a long-haired Owen. I have a few Owen Hart figures. I have a blue blazer I'm working on. I have a like black Hart, Owen Hart. And then I also have the, and then this long-haired one, I'm going to put on the pink Ultimate body for Bret Hart. And then lastly here is the Deathmatch King himself, Matt Cardona. Been working on a custom of him that really, I just needed this head left. I have a Mattel head on him that works like for in-ring, but I wanted that Deathmatch King crown. It just looks ridiculous and awesome, so excited for that. But a lot of stuff here, a lot of cool stuff. Mostly, like, obviously I love adding the figures, but when I can add new head scans and just think of new formulas and everything for all these figures, that is what I love the most. That's the most exciting for me. But if you want to check out some other unboxings, I have a playlist full of them on the channel. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. It helps the channel, and I love all the love that I get here. And remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude out.